All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Um, we are officially getting this thing going. We've got about 3 minutes until market open. So I'm really excited just to get into it today. We've got non-farm payroll this Friday, so definitely something we want to keep in mind. Um, Definitely something to watch out for this week. Um, if you're a follower of ICT, there's like a space on Twitter, one of those recordings where he says something along the lines of like, if you're a new student, or I mean, probably just in general, right? He would recommend trading the. Um, he recommends trading the first couple days of the week and nothing after that. Let me just get this set up. All right. Um, we're live on YouTube and Discord right now. I'm just working on getting everything going. Um, let's see. All right. Okay, we are lit. We are out here. Looks like I've got my stream up. All right. Well, yeah, I was briefly going over the whole non-farm payroll thing about Friday, so this is definitely a week where I'm gonna be wary. If I can get my mouse to work. What the hell? That's not what I'm doing with my mouse. I'm gonna turn it off. Let's see what's up. Yeah, my friend told me he's like that Apple wireless mouse you got's a piece of shit and you need a wired one. So we'll see. He might be right. There we are. I think the reason it's bugging out is because I've got another trading view window open. So I'm gonna see what's going on with that. Cool. Well, I'm excited for today. It's Monday, so I actually expect the good price action to happen today. Let's All right, well, I'm gonna be looking at the chart really quick and just annotating this smaller time frame. On the 15-minute, there's like this big ol' fair value gap that's getting inversed. We're taking out liquidity here. So honestly, this could be the start of a really large move up. So yeah, I mean, some people would even enter right now. I wouldn't, but just when you inverse that bearish fair value gap, it's definitely a long setup. So looks like we're about to take out these highs. Boom, there they are. Um, I wouldn't be shocked if we go hit those next highs too. Let's find out. Um, let's see. All right. So yeah, really, I like to look at everything from the 5 minute. Trying to see what I would actually like to see happen on a day like this. I mean, generally, I know I posted a weekly outlook. My overall bias for the week would probably be bearish. Because there's another weekly fair value gap below us, and we've already breached into this one up here. So, I mean, it's very possible we actually head back down, but depends on what is actually going to be the reason. I know we've got some news going on today, so definitely on the lookout for them to kind of fake everybody out today. But we'll see what happens. It's definitely strong right now. So we'll see what's up. This is also the last day of September. So if you are somebody who's profitable on the month, you know, just keep that in mind. All right, so we're taking out, I'm gonna draw this. Let's see. All right, so we're taking out this high right here on the 5 minute. There's a bit of a fair value gap too. We got a nice close above, but still doesn't mean anything to me really until we kind of close above this fair value gap, if you can see what I'm talking about. So I want to see it close above this. Okay, probably right here as well. I want to see it close above that. Well, actually, I don't want to see it do anything. I don't care. Okay, hold up. Bro says he can't hear me. All right, yo, Adrian, can you hear me in the chat now? Let me know. I know on YouTube they can hear me, so we're doing both this and Discord. A little bit of a learning curve for sure. All right, and on the 1 minute, it looks very bullish. We breached the fair value gap and are moving up now. I'm gonna see if I could find some equal highs or equal lows. I mean, I don't know. I think the next draw on liquidity, if we're definitely heading up, would be 23.96. I'm gonna mark that out. It's right up here. All right, let's see what happens. All right, we just took out these highs now. I mean, honestly, this whole area is probably gonna get ran. There's just no, like, yeah, I guess this is an entry right here. What time is this? This was like at 8:30. So like an hour before market open, you could have gotten in. Not like in a way that I would have liked. Some people will get in right when this closes above that bearish fair value gap, but I don't like that because of the drawdown you hold. At least I don't feel as confident. I feel like I'm chasing price whenever I do that, but it is very valid. You can see you could have bought right here, held a little drawdown, and then sold at this high. You know what I mean? You could have bought when we closed above this bearish fair value gap and sold at this high. You probably could do it again right here. and sell up here. So I mean, some people that's their model. That's not me, but that's what I'm seeing, and I don't like participating in that type of entry model. Just me. All right, I'm watching for a 1 minute inverse right here. I mean, none of this is actually A plus for me, just to be clear, so we'll be careful. Okay. Let's zoom out on here. I mean, yeah, like it looks pretty freaking bullish. Swept this low right here. If I can get this mouse to stop being so slow. Definitely gonna buy one. My friend is right. All right, but I'm gonna mark out that low. So you can kind of see we took liquidity right here, and then boom, there we go. I don't see this like getting a serious reversal until we test this area at this point. It seems like that's what it wants to do. But we'll see, man. I love streaming because now I can only talk about what I actually think is gonna happen. I'm not gonna make dumbass predictions. Like, we're just gonna watch. Gives me something to do while I'm not in a trade, you know? Like, there's so many 1 minute moves you can predict, or 15-second moves you can predict, but I feel like I've got a responsibility now with people watching. Because I would be on a stream and they would be like, yo, they'd be like, yo, there's 100% chance this high hits. Like, you can bet the whole house on it. Or, yo, full port at this high, you're going to be good. We're definitely going to take it out. And then I would be influenced by that subconsciously and get fucked, basically. So, yeah, I don't want to be that guy. Just watching. 1 minute, definitely looking bearish. I mean, if we're gonna reject this high, this recent high, this would be the entry. And go short right here. Obviously I'm not taking this short. I wouldn't take this short, but if you have a bearish bias and you think we're rejecting this high, that you have enough of a, on the 1 minute, I could see how you could justify going short. I'll put it like that. Phrase it like that. Yeah, I wouldn't have a long target though. Like, I'd go in and out at like maybe a 15-point move down. Stop out at the highs. It's not a signal service. But why am I not taking that trade? Well, look at I mean, just look at this. I think the draw on liquidity is way up here, so it's not worth it for me. Relative equal highs right here. I mean, here's the 1 minute inverse. It's moving very slow, which isn't what you want to see if you're short. And I apologize because we're looking at a very high time frame. Not very high time frame, but if I let you guys see what I'm looking at. Dude, I mean, honestly, return to this fair value gap at 2211, like right here. If I draw it out, might be worth a try. It might be worth a try to go long. And then you could, it aligns with, it's the first fair value gap off the open for the week. And we have a new day, new week opening gap right in the middle of it. So I like that confluence to potentially go long and try to reach for these highs way up here. That'd be kind of cool if that plays out, but yeah, I'm gonna stock that setup, see what happens, see how it interacts. What I like to do now is I'll look at the 15-second chart for confirmation once we get into that big fair value gap. We'll look for like a signature in price that tells us to go long. It looks like we might get that move up right now. Actually, we got a perfect 15-minute closure at those highs that I marked out over here. So we got a perfect 15-minute closure below that. And I'm gonna get a new mouse, guys. I thought I'd be able to demonstrate a little bit more on this screen, but it's been wacky for me. It's perfect 15-minute close right below here. We just took out that high again. Yep. And that one minute inverse failed, but now we took out the highs, so you know, if it wants to go down, it absolutely could. Oh, I like this. I like this. Definitely gonna try that first fair value gap of the day, depending on what it looks like once we get inside of here. All right, and manage your own risk. Goes without saying. But yeah, I think I know what I want. If anybody sees equal lows, like drop in the chat. Let me know where you see equal lows. Or if you see equal lows, I'd be very interested to know. I'm looking around right now on our 1 minute chart. I think I may have found some, so this is really good. Really good to know. Because these spots, yeah, this spot I marked down here at 2147, that is super interesting to see what's gonna happen there. It might not be the draw today. I think it's pretty low, but equal lows. Probably not gonna be the draw today considering what we did at the open, but something to consider. Now go back test yesterday. Everybody was saying the price action's horrible. No reason you should be trading today. But you can see two equal lows on yesterday's chart. Not yesterday, last Friday's chart on NQ. And despite how choppy it was all day, we somehow still gravitated towards those equal lows. So drawing liquidities, honestly, I'm not going to say it's more important than price and price action, but it's very important, because something I've noticed is like you might have a setup that you know, you take the 2022 model ICT sell or whatever the case is, But if you have the draw and liquidity wrong, that's when those setups fail. So something to always keep in mind. And with the recent videos, like what I've been getting out of it is like data highs and lows seem to be pretty important. And then obviously like flat spots in price. So we like relative equal highs over here, equal lows over here. Gonna mark this. Yeah, so we got relative equal highs, relative equal lows. We're failing this area. We're about to come into the macro time, so this is when I usually like to place a trade within the next 2 to 3 minutes. We'll see. More like within the next 10 minutes, I should say. But yeah, we're chopping around inside this 15-minute fair value gap. This bearish 15-minute fair value gap. If we can get a close above where we're at right now, basically at 2054. If we can get a close above here, then we should be able to shoot to the relative equal highs. Okay. Look. Come see what I'm looking at. So close above right here, above this bearish fair value gap, and then we take out those highs. All right. That's not a trade signal, by the way. I'm not gonna buy that. Why? Because then if we start rejecting, I would still be bullish all the way until down here. So why not just wait till right here and get an entry? Or we get strong displacement and then we find like a 1 minute setup or something like that. Not sure. We'll see. I really want it down here. Huh. I mean, and honestly, my weekly bias is for us to go down. But the reason why I put this level marked out, I guess it's important. We should keep perspective here. We don't want to set like some crazy targets, but I think you have low resistance liquidity on the 1 hour. Right. And then once we get up here, back inside this untested part of the hourly fair value gap, then we could really expect a strong rejection. I actually shouldn't phrase it as if this is a like for sure gonna hit, but I think this looks like a pretty strong draw. And obviously if we can somehow close below this or fail like under the 50% consequent encroachment mark, then I really like it to these equal lows. So we'll see what it's gonna do. We might not even get a setup as part of trading. I've been trading with so much more size lately, and I guess at first it really fucked with my psychology because I was like, you know, you take a trade, you're only aiming for 10 points. The next thing you know, you're down 20 points, like $800 or something crazy. So that at first really put me in a tailspin or whatever you call it. Until like I kind of got used to it. It's like a muscle you build, and then now it makes me not want to trade as much. You know, it makes me want to stay out of positions. It makes me want to be very selective on when I risk my capital. So Sometimes you just got to be grateful for those lessons. All right, this looks like it wants to head down. That's what it looks like it wants to do. Gonna watch where this 1 minute closes. You guys can see it's like playing around at this line. How we sounding, guys? Y'all hear my jazz music? Y'all hear my voice? Okay, it's 8:54. Let's check when the news is at, guys. Let me check. I put it in the Discord. Yeah, so 8:50. We just had the news like 4 minutes ago. If this is on, maybe it's 7:50. I'm in Central Time. That's why I've got my charts on Eastern Time. All right, when we get down here, I'm gonna take a long. I'd really like to take a long down here, really at the bottom of this fair value gap. Okay, well, either way, whatever news we have, it should have happened like 10 minutes ago, so. All right, and something I'm also seeing is like on the 15-minute, we've got an inverse fair value gap, like right here where my cursor is. So the fact that we closed way above it and had displacement, this area at 20.222 could arguably be an entry. I'm not taking it, but something I'm gonna watch to see how it reacts. On the 1 minute, if we close above this right here, very bullish sign. I think we've got more drawdown to come. So this might even be a 2022 model sell. I'm not taking it, but you can make the argument. We took liquidity, we created a fair value gap, we breach it, and now we head down. I just like see this huge fair value gap. It makes me hesitant. But I mean, yeah, that's certainly a setup. I mean, if you were just scalping, you already could have made money today and said, look, it's a shitty, like if it was shitty conditions, right? This could be your trade for the day. Enter on the breach of this fair value gap and then sell once we break the candle's low. So how many points is this if we go from here? 20, 36. Yeah, so you could have got like a quick 13 points. All right, so really watching carefully here to see what we do. We're coming into the 5-minute fair value gap. So I'm looking for longs. Okay, now if we close below, things go wrong inside of this 5-minute fair value gap, we can take a short to the equal lows. All right. I'm gonna put my limit order at the new week opening gap. So that's like right here. see what we're gonna do. And it's obviously not like a very strong reaction off coming into here. And we're inside of that 15-minute inverse fair value gap as well. Okay, now we swept these lows. This could be where we get it. Honestly, that could be it right there, but I'm gonna stay patient. Okay, I've got my 15-second chart pulled up. I'm gonna see what it does. Yeah, this looks not convincing enough for me. All right, we're starting to get that dump. I've got this order at the new week opening gap. We are about to breach consequent encroachment. Here we come. Here we come. All right, my order is about to get filled. Okay. Let's just take, let's target these highs. Obviously, we got relative equal highs above. We can take a look at that once we're in. All right, and I'm gonna stop loss like if we come, you know, pretty close to a closure below this fair value gap. All right, I'm in the trade, everybody. Okay. All right, now once we close above this 1 minute fair value gap, this bearish fair value gap, if we close below that, we can now move stop above break even. All right, if not, I'd rather take a loss, and we can put the stop loss directly at these lows that we created. All right. All right, who's in this? We're looking good. So waiting for that 1 minute closure. It's not looking good yet. We got 16 seconds. Let's see what it does. I've got my limit orders set. Let's actually adjust this to where I really am, like I said. Okay, so look, now our risk is a little tighter. We got the closure we needed. Stop is now above break even. I'm up $400 right now. I took this on the live account, by the way. All right, I barely put stop above break even. Want to give this room. Obviously, if this works out, we got significant room up. Shit. Okay. All right, I mean, this is already, look, I already don't need to take another trade today. I'm in profit, 300 bucks. We're gonna trail this stop loss. Not super trail it tight, but the point is, look, I got a win on the live account. It's already a win. Stop is already above break even. This is all I need today. All right, we're just gonna see what God gives us, what the market gives us. We're gonna run the TP, or what's gonna happen? It's now on us to manage the trade. We did a great job waiting for an entry, right? We got a profitable entry, and now it's managing it. All right, and we're stopped out. Boom. Okay, so yeah, I'm out. I'm out, guys. I put my break even above. Didn't yeah, didn't really get much out of that, but it's all good because we followed our plan. Super interesting. Like, watch. Let's see what it does here again, though. At this new week opening gap. Now, remember, if it does close below here, we've got those equal lows, and I'd feel very confident about that. Feel very confident. Look where we rejected to. It's that high. Once we came back in, it acts as a breaker. All right, so yeah, I'm not in any longs right now, but watching this 15-second chart, if we start making our way back up, maybe we find an entry. 15-minute looks like a buy right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I just don't like that we had that one failed bounce. Okay, so closure. Oh, yeah, I can't. It looks like the bias. I mean, you obviously have reason to think we could go long. Since I already got stopped out of that idea, I'm not going to worry about it. But the case to be made for shorts is pretty compelling. All right, you see this closure on the 1 minute? That might be something to keep in mind. All right, no, we closed inside the fair value gap. It's still bullish. I mean, look. If you were to go long here, I wouldn't be mad at you. It's one of those places where the risk to reward on both ends is pretty significant for real. All right, yeah, this is where you want to go short. So now that we're closing below, we've got those equal lows below. We close below this fair value gap. Yeah, I really like it. So the equal lows now. I'll draw that. Can we need to get that closure on the 1 minute though, below this fair value gap. If not, you can't take the entry yet. But maybe something like this. All right, 1 minute still respecting. It's looking bullish still. All right. Let's see. Like that 1 minute closure looks like what we want. Okay, so Just I'm looking at the 5-minute chart too. We gotta make sure we get the closure on that as well. If we can go to these lows, it's gonna be perfect. All right, here we go. Here we go. If we get the closure like here or below here, that's what I want to see to target those equal lows. So like I knew it could be those equal lows, but see up above, like there's multiple different places that could have acted as the top. So that's what was hard for me, was just finding a place where I felt confident. And obviously once we failed this bullish setup, felt more confident in going short. All right, guys, I'm up 500 on shorts now. Let's see if I can actually change the video capture device. I mean, I'm up 700. Look, let's see. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. I don't want to make a big habit of showing my trades, like screen sharing everything, because I think narrating price action and letting you guys make your own decisions is probably the best way to learn. All right, 1 minute is coming back right here. It looks like we're sweeping that liquidity. Be very careful. I'm gonna check the 5-minute. Yeah, 5 minutes still respected. Be very wary here. But it left relative equal lows, so I do like that. And that wick just breached everything really aggressively. Okay, yeah. Like I was saying. Okay. Oh, what? All right, well, this is gonna have to stop out. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, because we took out those lows. A strong reaction. Got a couple candles up here. I mean, on the 1 minute, it still looks interesting, but on the 5-minute is where I really get worried. Because on the 5-minute, we respected this fair value gap. It looks bullish. I'm just looking at these equal lows though, and the fact we took out this liquidity. I feel like if we wanted to run these highs, it would have been already kind of happening. But let's see what happens. Where's my mouse? Okay, that 15 minutes probably very important to watch. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm good. All right, same thing. Closure below here, we're good. You know, you can obviously make your argument on that 5-minute fair value gap being respected, but since we took out that liquidity above, I don't love it. It's not flat enough. We're just waiting. All right. Look at that 5 minute. I don't want it to close like another doji candle. If it does that, I might actually close my trade. I'm still in it, by the way. But yeah, we are at 9:13. Would have kind of already like to see everything get wiped. Let's see what level this is. This was created at market open 9:30, and then we swept it. So something to keep in mind. Maybe that's the low. I say that while I'm shorting, you know, but I always like to keep an open mind to the fact that I could be wrong. That's just me. All right, I'm looking at these equal lows though. That's my draw on liquidity. If I take a L, I take a L. I'm up right now though. All right, now I'll show you guys the screen. Golly. As soon as I started showing y'all the screen, it went in a drawdown. So maybe it's bad juju. All right, can y'all see me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold up, y'all ain't seen my bank account. All right. Yo, that's a beautiful closure. Please move your stop above break even. Well, I don't know what it's doing now, but damn. Let's check it out. I'll let you see how much am I up. All right. Here it comes. Okay, be careful right here. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh yeah, here it comes. All right, here it comes. Look, nothing to do now, just but sit back, relax, and make money, guys. I called out a loss. Well, no, I didn't call out a loss, actually. I said stop out above break even, so we got a small win right here, basically a break even. And this about to be our breadwinner for the day. Some of you guys might have stopped out here. I did take this and tell you guys like maybe you can stop out. So all right, but look at that bearish fair value gap. Like I don't even really want to put my stop at break even. Like I will, but even if we breach this, that's the thing with futures, man. It might still be bearish to these lows. All right, here it comes. I actually apologize. I shouldn't be sliding my stop loss all over the place, guys, but it's something I do, even though I know I probably would take, if this goes back on me, I'll probably take a damn like $100 gain and I'll be sad, but I just like moving this around because once it gets, you know, once it gets past here, I'm definitely bringing my stop loss super close because it's not gonna be worth the difference. Here we go. All right, equal lows. Anybody? Come on now. Now this is where if I wasn't on stream right now, I had like 2 more contracts and say, there's no way these don't hit. Okay, that's not financial advice. We're inside a 1 minute fair value gap here. Obviously doesn't look like a significant one, but keep in mind. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Come on now. We close below. It's blue balling your boy. And I'm holding for like 10 more points, so it will be worth the money, actually. Will be worth the money. Let's go, guys. It's about to be the first W on stream. First significant win on stream. This is, if we can take it out, we're almost there. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Any minute now. Any minute now. I gotta screenshot this for the chat, yo. Sheesh. Oh, come on. Alright. Well, damn. Hey, screenshotting your trades, guys. Don't be like me. As soon as you screenshot, that's when it reverses on you. What we're gonna do right now also is we need to check ES to make sure there's not like a SMT. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. ES is in a whole different standpoint. Yeah, I mean, ES didn't take out that big wick. I guess for us, it would be the September 30th, 8:45. What are we doing on ES? Okay, come on, man. September 30th is like 8:45. What? Yeah, these aren't even doing anything close to the same thing. But let's look. Oh man, we're about to get stopped out, bro. I don't know what NQ's doing. I'm just assuming it's doing the same thing. Don't even want to look at that trade, bro. Yeah, so ES. I don't know, man. Look, okay, here's the 8:45 lows. That's like equal lows. On ES, though, we're inside of this bullish fair value gap. So we really just need to... There we go. We just really need that bearish closure. I'm waiting on like 10 points on NQ, bro. What are we doing? I could have taken profit right here, but that would just be so funny if it does that like 3 times. What can you do, man? Let's look at the 1 minute. Fuck. Let's look at the 15-second. That'll be more entertaining. All right. Yeah, I mean, still... Yeah. Still didn't take those out. It's super, very possible. Let's see what happens. Let's flush. I always like getting the screenshot right when it's about to hit TP. Alright, come on, baby. I need to post this on the gram for some clout. Alright, one's in the chat if you took this. Bruh. Bruh. Here it comes. Oh my god, bro. Honestly, us waiting right here, right now, it's probably worth the extra $400. Like, I think that's the type of difference we're looking at. Come on. Come on. Push it. Push it. I'm gonna be one of those streamers. Fuck. Here it goes. Dang! Damn, I forgot to take the screenshot. Let's see. Damn. I took the screenshot and the trade was already closed. It's all good. Huge banger, guys. Huge freaking banger. Congrats to everybody who took this with us on stream. We took 2 wins. Yeah, I mean, we called out those equal lows pre-market. I just thought that we were moving up so much it might not be possible. That was really awesome to see. Okay, guys, well, number one thing you got to do once you make money in the market is get the hell off the charts. So that's exactly what I plan on doing right now. And if you guys caught this, you should probably do the same. It's 9:25. We've been here an hour. Great work, everybody. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, with that, I'm gonna stop my jazz music. All right, and we gonna wrap this thing up. Peace.